May 8th, 2012, and this is a video for all you Fatsia japonica lovers, or common name Japanese Aurelia. And this is a very common plant on our island here on Salt Spring Island, sometimes overused, but works very well in the shade and with other broadleaf exotic evergreens. So there's one that I planted as a 4-inch specimen years ago. Looking down on it off my sun deck, that's about 10 foot tall, that one. Thick, full plant, okay? And then I'm going to go over to my other garden here. There's some growing here in the shade as well. Remember, they are a shade lover. In the sun they tend to bleach out. Here's some more that I planted as 4-inch specimens, I guess about 4 years ago, and they're getting up there now, about 7 feet tall. Lots of new growth coming on them. Another one growing in dry dappled light here. And over here some larger ones. These ones I planted just about 20 years ago, and these are over 10 feet tall. You can see all the new growth. They bloom in the winter time here. They're blooming in November, mid to late November. Nice big leaves. Deeper the shade, the nicer the leaves look. So these have leaves from top to bottom. I'll go into my mid exotic garden here and I'll show you some that I planted many moons ago that have lost their bottom foliage and they look more like trees. This is the northeast side of the house. Few coming up at the bottom here. By the way, you can start these things from cuttings as well. I had a piece break off of them once, and I put it in a bucket of water and it actually rooted, so there it is right there. And it came from one of these ones, so these ones are quite tall. You can see the window up there. They're up, I look out of the window, second story window, and you can see them. Work good in the palm garden. My nicest one is actually growing in the deepest shade, in the worst possible rocky, dry soil, under a cedar tree, and it has massive leaves, and it's 10 feet tall. You can see the leaves on it here, growing down into here below the sun deck and up. It's like a rainforest in here when you walk under this Fatsia japonica, and it works really good with the palm trees. In my mid garden, I don't want to go to my lower garden right now because I don't feel like it, but here's another one here growing on the edge. Quite a large one as well. That's at least 10 feet or so, growing in dry soil. It's got leaves from top to bottom. And another one here I have growing in with some timber bamboo and other mixed broadleaf evergreens. It's a really nice companion plant. So anyway, there's another Fatsia japonica, so you get the idea that it is a zone 8B plant, but will work in sheltered microclimates, probably in zone 7B as well. What they don't like is cold, drying winds, and they don't like full sun, but they will take the dry shade. There's the timber bamboo in there, so it all works good together. So anyway, you should give this plant a try. One of my favorites, and it always has been. And that's what they look like in my northeast facing shade garden. Give you that real tropical look.